What's going on, you guys? If you're new here, my name is Morgan, and welcome back to another video. So yes, this is one of those videos where I tell you do not get a dachshund, and that's the title of this video. Do not get a dachshund. Do not get a dachshund. Don't bother with a dachshund. Please don't get a dachshund. Leave the rest of them for us. Leave the rest of them for me. Do not get a dachshund. Of course, this is only a joke, and part of it, well, sort of, kind of. So the reason I say don't get a dachshund, and while it is a joke, at the same time, dachshunds are not for first-time dog owners, and that's just my personal opinion. Now, I did get a dachshund as a first-time dog owner. My first one was Rowdy, and he was technically not my dog. He bit me, I think it's right above this eye when I was like 4, left a scar right above this eye. Might have been this eye, actually. I can't really, it was right here. Right here. Left a scar right above that eye when I was probably about maybe 3 or 4. The second one was Baby Doll. Baby Doll was the best dachshund ever. I loved her to death. We had to get rid of her when I was young. Now, my first actual dachshund that was my dog was Dot. And if you are new to the channel and don't know who Dot is, go to like my beginning videos and you can see Dot. You see pictures of Dot, videos of Dot when Dot passed away. If you go to my Instagram, you will see pictures of Dot from when I had Dot, but when she was still around. I've had dachshunds my entire life. I still have dachshunds to this day. I do breed dachshunds, and I'm getting into showing dachshunds. I will be showing Brecken. We are going to work with somebody that is familiar with show, and I will start showing Brecken in local shows with the AKC community. Again, this will be my first show, but Brecken is one of my most beautiful dogs. I'm also working towards getting Alfie AKC registered. They are going to look into his pedigree and see how much of his line is AKC. And hopefully here soon we will be able to get Alfie AKC registered with the AKC, hopefully, and get him starting in show because he is also very, very beautiful. He's a standard size dachshund. He is a black and tan piebald, but there's not a majority of white on his body, so he is recognized with the AKC if his colors recognized. Now, there's many reasons why I can tell you not to get a dachshund, aside from them not being first-time breeds for dog owners. This dog breed can be extremely stubborn to train. They can be a pain in the neck. So, of course, if you get frustrated very, very easily, these dogs are not for you. For Dot, it was very easy for me to potty train her. She was perfect. And for these dogs, they are relatively easy. Sometimes I do feel like I have a migraine with them. This morning they gave me a migraine, but they are some of the most stubborn dachshund breeds, some of the most stubborn breeds of all times. Now, okay, of course, there are worse, such as Basset Hounds. I've heard are very, very stubborn, but I've never had it. Dachshunds can be particularly difficult to train. They are not impossible to train, but it does take patience and perseverance. Now, if you are not a patient person, I definitely do not recommend you getting a dachshund because they will test and try your patience till the very end of your rope, and you will go nuts if you're not patient and persistent, and if you're not ready for this stubborn dog breed. Now, also, if you don't like dogs following you everywhere you go, don't get a dachshund. I am followed everywhere I go. I moved Duke into the house outside of the weenie shed because he's getting older. He is ready for retirement. He's been ready for retirement. And I finally, discussed with my husband, and we moved him inside. This dog follows my husband everywhere he goes and follows me everywhere I go. When I'm not there, he follows my husband. These dogs are Velcro dogs. Now, they are not the most Velcro dogs from what I understand, but they are heavily Velcro dogs. They will follow you everywhere. You will never have a potty break by yourself ever again. Yes, I said potty break. You will never go to the bathroom ever again by yourself. These dogs will follow you into the shower for all they care. As long as they are with you, they don't care. They will follow you everywhere you go. They are Velcro dogs. And while they might not be some of the worst Velcro dogs, they are still Velcro dogs, and they will follow you wherever you go. And if you're not ready for that, do not get a dachshund. Just don't. Dachshunds are also prone to back issues, which is called IVDD, which is a disc disease in dachshunds where their discs do slip. Now, this includes this means you need to have ramps and stairs. We do have ramps and stairs. We mainly have ramps. I'm building a ramp for the weenie shed because right now I just pick them up and move them as we go if they need to come in or out. But we do have stairs on the outside of our house, but we are getting ramps for the couch. Well, we do have ramps for the couch, for the bed, everything. They need ramps because these dogs are prone to disc disease. So if you are not ready for that, if you're not ready to use ramps, and if you think they're stupid, if you think ramps are stupid for dogs, then do not get a dachshund because you do not need a dachshund because you do not know what you're getting into. And if you do not believe in crate rest, because sometimes these dogs, when they hurt themselves, the crate rest or surgery, and if you're not prepared for a $10,000 surgery and you don't believe in crate rest, do not get a dachshund because it is not worth you putting these dogs through absolutely just pain and suffering because you do not believe in ramps and stairs and because you're not prepared and you're not setting these dogs up for success. Plain and simple. If you're not prepared for hunting dogs, do not get a dachshund, because these dachshunds were bred to hunt badgers. These dogs will hunt, and hunt some more. Now, they are not as bad, say, as per beagles, but these dogs will follow their nose and they will find whatever they are looking for. If you're not ready for that, do not get a dachshund. Now, they are easier to train sometimes. I've had some very, very mellow and easy dachshunds, and then I've had some difficult dachshunds. Fuzzy, we are working through his CGC. We had to stop because we moved, but we are getting back on his canine good citizen test, and it is not primarily for AKC dogs, so we are working for his canine good citizen, and we will get his canine good citizen. But again, dachshunds are stubborn to train, so if you're not ready for that patience and that perseverance, do not get a dachshund. If you're not ready for the hunting dogs, do not get a dachshund. They do not need to be hunting partners, but they are excellent hunters. They were bred to hunt badgers, and they were bred to burrow. I believe the miniature dachshund was bred to hunt rabbits, but they were primarily bred to hunt badgers and get into badger holes. So if you're not ready for a hunting dog, do not get a dachshund, please. And number one, what drives me nuts the most, while you do not have to do teeth cleanings if you're not prepared to keep up with their teeth, whether by teeth cleaning through a vet or products, do not get a dachshund. I cannot stress this enough. Duke has horrible teeth. His teeth were never taken care of. Our dogs have excellent teeth. Ruby, for being almost 8, same age as Duke. Duke is almost 8. Perfect teeth on Ruby. Horrible teeth on Duke. He is missing teeth. Do not get a dachshund if you are not prepared to take care of their teeth and do their dental health. Please don't get a dachshund if you aren't prepared for that. You don't have to do regular teeth cleanings. Just take care of their teeth, such as brushing. They make a supplement for water, which you can put it in their water, and it'll keep their teeth clean and plaque off their teeth. If you're not prepared for that, don't get a dachshund. I cannot stress that enough. Duke has these horrible, horrible, awful teeth. So if you're not prepared to take care of their teeth, please don't get a dachshund, and just save yourself the trouble and save the dachshunds the pain and suffering that you will cause them by not taking care of their teeth. I cannot stress that enough. I can't. So if you are okay with all this and you are in agreement with what I just said about taking care of all this stuff, check out ethical breeding for dachshunds. And you don't even have to check out the AKC marketplace, because they're not always ethical breeders on the AKC marketplace. Investigate. Ask questions. Now, not every breeder will let you into their home, because it is very dangerous for breeders to let people into their home, especially lately with all the investigations and criminal acts on breeders. So do not be surprised if a breeder does not let you into their home. But for me, I will do meet and greets at 6 weeks old. I will do FaceTimes, but I will not let you into my home. But please find an ethical breeder, whether they're in show, sports, or just find an ethical breeder for dachshunds and ask questions. But anyways, if you are in agreement for that and you want a dachshund, start looking for a dachshund. If not, don't get a dachshund. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you got something to add, leave it down below in the comments on your views on dachshunds. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. I'll see you guys later.